Hello friends, good morning. Welcome to my physics world. Already you have seen this application number 1 of dimension analysis where we have found that the dimension of unknown physical quantity. So in this video, we'll move to the second and third application. What is that second application? Second application is to check the validity of a formula, whether the given formula is correct or not. And third application is what? To frame a formula. Let's move to that application. Clear? Okay. So what is that? The second application is what? Now you see that now you see that the second application number 2, write down, to check the validity of a formula. Application number 2, to check the validity of a formula. Validity of a formula, whether it is correct or not. Whether the formula is correct or not, we have to see the validity of a formula. How to check the validity of a formula? Let's see this. We have to check the validity of a formula, whether the formula is correct or not. Clear? Let's see this. If LHS dimension equal to RHS dimension, the formula is correct. Otherwise, it is not. If, write down all of you, if LHS dimension equal to RHS dimension, then the formula is correct. Otherwise, the formula is wrong. Then the formula is correct. Then the formula is correct. Otherwise, the formula is wrong. So let's pick up one example. Let's see. Let's write the question here. Question. We have to check whether V is equal U plus AT is correct or not. You have to check this formula. Dimensionally, check this formula. Whether it is correct or not. Check this formula whether it is correct or not. The solution of this one is what? First of all, write down what are the physical quantity. V is known as final velocity, U is the initial velocity, A is the acceleration, T is the time. I am repeating again. V is what? Final velocity. Means dimension is same as velocity. U is the initial velocity, A is the acceleration, and T is the time. Clear? So we have to check this validity of the formula, whether it is correct or not. Now you see LHS dimension. LHS dimension is what? Final velocity V. What is the final velocity here? This is what? L1 T minus 1. Clear? Now RHS what? Dimension is what? U plus AT. U plus AT. Now what is the dimension of U? U is the initial velocity. Initial velocity is what? Same as velocity L1 T minus 1. Initial velocity means what? Starting velocity. Clear? Plus acceleration. What is this acceleration dimension? Acceleration dimension meter per second square is its unit. So L1 T minus 2. And the time is what? T1 here. If you'll just write, what you'll get? This is what? L1 T minus 1. L1 T minus 1. L1 T minus 1 plus this is what? L1 T minus 1. Already I told that L1 T minus 1 plus L1 T minus 1 is what? Same L1 T minus 1. It is not 2 L1 T minus 1. But it is what? L1 T minus 1. L1 T minus 1. You see that LHS dimension is equal to RHS dimension. This is same na? Therefore, this given formula is correct. That is dimensionally correct. So you have to write here as, you have to write the statement like this, as LHS dimension is equal to RHS dimension, hence the formula is correct. Hence the formula is correct. Hence the formula is correct. Clear? Otherwise the formula will be wrong. Formula is correct. You have to write like this. This is what we can check the validity of a formula. Do you follow this or not? Very important. Next is what? Let's move to question number 2. Question number 2 is what? Again, we have to check the validity of a formula. You see, W is equal F into D plus half into what? mb by t. You have to check the formula dimensionally whether it is correct or not. Check it dimensionally. Check it dimensionally whether it is correct or not. Dimensionally correct or not. So what is its solution? Solution, look here. Now same LHS dimension. What is LHS dimension? You see, LHS is what? Only work. Work dimension is what? You know, M1, L2, T minus 2. Do you follow this or not? Now what is RHS dimension? Right hand side dimension. This is what FD plus half MB by T. Now what is the dimension of force? Tell me. Dimension of force is M1 L1 T minus 2. And what is the dimension of distance? Distance is L1. Distance is what? L1 plus half. There will be no dimension of half, so don't write this half. Next is your mass. Mass is m1. Velocity is what? Velocity is l1 t minus 1 divided by t1. Clear? Now solve it whether you're getting correct or not. This is what m1 l2 t minus 2. This is what plus. This is what m1 l1 t minus 2. Can you add these two? M1 L2 T minus 2 plus M1 L1 T minus 2. Can you add these two? Never, you cannot add. Why? Because these two are having different dimensions. Different dimensions cannot be added or subtracted. It's impossible. Clear? Different dimensions cannot be added. As these two cannot be added, so we can say that LHS dimension is not equal to RHS dimension. Hence, this formula is wrong. You have to write here LHS dimension is not equal to RHS dimension. Hence, the formula is wrong. Hence, the formula is wrong. Hence, the formula is wrong. Do you follow this or not? If, what will happen? If LHS dimension is not equal to RHS dimension, then the formula is wrong. Otherwise, it is correct. So, whenever a given formula is given to you, so always check the dimension. LHS equal to RHS, then only the formula is correct. Otherwise, the formula is wrong. Very simple funda. Right? Do you follow this? Very simple funda. LHS dimension equal to RHS dimension, then the formula is correct. Otherwise, it is wrong. Clear about the second application? First application, already we have seen this. How to find the dimension of unknown physical quantity. Clear? Second is what? Already found that this to check the formula. Clear? Now third is to frame the formula. This part is very important for the exam. Look here. Third is important one. So this is what third analysis is what to frame a formula. This portion is very important. Frame a formula. We'll discuss in detail of this one. Clear? To frame a formula. How to frame a formula when given physical quantity is given to you. Let's start this with a question. The question is given. How to write the question? Write down. The applied force depends on applied force F depends on mass m and acceleration a. Then frame the formula by taking this physical quantity. Then frame the formula by taking this physical quantity. Formula by taking this physical quantity. Taking this physical quantities. Physical quantities. Clear? You have to check the formula by taking this. You have to frame the formula by taking this physical quantities. So what is the solution for this? Look here the solution. How to write? As force depends on mass, we don't know whether it is directly proportional or indirectly proportional. Clear? So let force is proportional to m what to the power x, because we don't know whether it is directly or indirect. Therefore, power x you have to write. Let f is proportional to mx and proportional to what? Acceleration depends on acceleration. So ay you have to write. We don't know how they are proportional. So let F is proportional to m power x, proportional to a power y. Now combiningly if you write, what will happen? Combiningly if you write F is proportional to mx ay, then F equal to what? K mx ay. K is the proportionality constant. You see, when you remove this proportionality sign, one equal sign you are going to get, that follows by this proportionality constant. And this proportionality constant K is always dimensionless. This K is always what? Dimensionless. So now you see, just apply the dimension to left hand side and right hand side. Force dimension is what? Force is m1 L1 T minus 2. Got it? And K is dimensionless. Already I told that dimensionless means 1. M0 L0 T0 means what? 1. M is the mass. Its dimension is what? M1. That power is what? X. A is the acceleration. This is what? L1 T minus 2. Power is what? Y. Now supply this or collect this what? Powers Ly T minus 2y. Clear? And in left hand side, this is what? M1 L1 T minus 2. Now if I'll just equalize this, what will get? X is equal to 1. Saiva. This is what? X equal to 1. Equalize M with M, L with L, T with T. If you equalize y is equal 1 you'll get. If you equalize minus 2y is equal minus 2, thereby you will get y is equal 1. Clear? So we are getting x equal to 1, y equal to 1. Now what is the formula? Therefore the formula is what? F equal to K m power x a power y. So write on the formula now. F equal to K, what is that? M power x a power y. So F equal to K m power 1 a power 1, or F equal to K ma. And experimentally you have to write K equal to 1. No need to write this one. You can leave like this, F equal to K ma. You know that from Newton's second law of motion in lower class, we've read this one. F equal to ma. Force is equal mass into acceleration. The same thing you are getting here now. F equal to Kma. The same thing you are going to get. You see, experimentally K value is found to be 1. If you read in detail that laws of motion chapter, you'll get that K is 1. So F equal to ma. But here you can leave like this. You can write this K as such. No need to write K is equal 1. Just you have to replace. You have to keep like this, F equal to ma. Understood this? How to frame the formula? Understood this? Another example I can give you. You see, another example I can give you here. You see, it's given that the viscous force F. You see, the viscous force. Right on the question. Viscous force F depends on what? Coefficient of viscosity eta. Coefficient of viscosity eta sign. This is what eta. Radius r and velocity v. Then frame the formula by taking this physical quantity. Then frame the formula by taking this physical quantity. By taking these physical quantities. You have to frame the formula by taking these physical quantities. How to solve? It seems to be the words are very hard. Viscous force. You read in liquid chapter, but I am telling now what is that viscous force. Oil, that mustard oil is more viscous than water. Viscosity. Here, viscous means what? You can say that this is the characteristics of flow of liquid. Here, viscous force. That oil is more viscous than water. And this coefficient of viscosity, it seems to be very hard word again. Coefficient of viscosity. It is a constant. Radius, ye to famous. You know this. Velocity, you know this. So let's discuss about coefficient of viscosity. Coefficient, just write down the solution. Coefficient of viscosity can be calculated by using the equation F equal to eta AB by R. Already I have given this formula. Clear? Eta is known as coefficient of viscosity. So eta can be calculated by taking FR by AV. So if we'll just put the formula, dimension of F, dimension of R, dimension of A, dimension of B. A is the area, B is the velocity. B is the velocity. If you put all the dimension, you're going to get M1 L minus 1 T minus 1. Therefore, the dimension of eta is what? M1, eta dimension is what? M1 L minus 1 T minus 1. Do you follow this or not? Dimension of eta is required. So eta dimension, eta is known as coefficient of viscosity. It is a constant. This is what M1 L minus 1 T minus 1. Remember this. If you don't remember, forget about this, no problem will be there. You see, now this coefficient of viscosity eta dimension is what? This one already I found this. Now the viscous force, let's do the solution. Viscous force F depends on coefficient of viscosity eta, power is x, and second is radius, power is y, velocity v, power is what? Z. We don't know how they depend. How they depends here. How they depend here. Clear? Now I can write then F is equal to one constant k will come, that is eta x ry vz. Now just what? Supply the dimension. Dimension of F is m1 l1 t minus 2, k dimension less 1, eta dimension is what? m1 l minus 1 t minus 1, that is what? X. Radius is measured in meter. Meter means what? L1. Radius is measured in meter, that is L1, that is y. And v, velocity is what? L1 t minus 1, that is what? Z. Now this is what? Mx L minus x t minus x. Now this is what? Ly. This is what? Lz t minus z. Now collect the power of mass, length and time. Collect the power of m is x, collect the power of l, minus x plus y plus z. L is here, L is here, L is here. Just collect the power. Now collect the power of t. T is what? Minus x minus z. T is minus x minus z. This is what? M1 L1 T minus 2. Now equate m with m, L with L, and T with T. If you equate m with m, you are going to get x equal to 1. First equation. L with L, minus x plus y plus z. That is what? 1. And t with t is what? Minus t with t means what? Minus x minus z with minus 2. So this is what? Minus x minus z with minus 2. This is what? Third equation. Now, if you put x equal to 1 here, you will get z. So this is what? Minus 1 minus z equal to minus 2. This implies minus z equal to minus 2 plus 1. So minus z is minus 1. This implies z is equal 1. And you got x equal to 1. You got x equal to 1 and z equal to 1. Now find out the value of y. Y can be found from equation number 2. Equation number 2, put that value of x. X is what? 1. Y and z is what? 1, that is equal to 1. This getting cancels out. So y is equal to 1 you will get. So x1, y1 and z1. Now my formula is what? Write on the formula. My formula is what? F equal to k eta power x r power y v power z. So my formula is F equal to k eta r v. All are one. Therefore my formula is what? F equal to k eta r v. This is what the formula. So we can frame the formula by taking like this. Understood this or not? So this is the way we can find out dimension analysis. Clear? So first is what? To check the formula. First is what? To find out the dimension of unknown physical quantity. Second is to check the validity of a formula. And third is to frame the formula. So these are the three dimension analysis. Clear? In next class, we'll see that what are coming in the what? JEE Main and NEET. This dimension analysis question we shall check in the next video. We'll just read the questions of NEET and JEE Main question. So next video will be very important for you because we are going to discuss about the what questions that is coming in various competitive exam. Clear? Till that, read nicely and work out, practice nicely about this. And I will tell you that how to read that NCERT textbook in the next class. Next, I will just show you which questions you have to do from that NCERT textbook, so that you will comfortably you can work out that. Okay. Till that, goodbye and read nicely. Clear? Okay. Thank you. Thank you to all of you.